would you say that this sense of lack, or this sense that there is something wrong, it's not only spiritual seekers who experience that, it's generally everyone experiences that. Would you say that?
Yeah, it's everyone who's having that idea or embodied belief. I think it's embodied belief that I'm here. I'm here. Then when there's how I see it is then when there's a baby, there's oneness, there's nothing going on, and there's no identification, there's what is. And then the brain is getting more sophisticated to abstract and see that there's over there and over here. And then when there's a contracted energy, what can happen? Then suddenly it seems like, oh, there's someone and here's someone, and it seems like there's a separation in that in a while, or it's in the story that makes it in the more real. And then there's suddenly that feeling of somewhere, it maybe not in the beginning of 2 years old, but after a while, it's the feeling of there's a loss. Everything is suddenly what was first, it was an appearance of everything. And then suddenly it becomes real and solid and seeing things and over there and over here. And there's time and all that. So there's living in a real story. That's what most people feel like and think like. I'm an individual. I'm in the story and I have to make my life work in some kind of way that can be trying to deal with everything, to have enough money or power or relations, or maybe going to heal yourself, because it's in the end, there's a full feeling of missing, and there's trying to get it right in the story, because there's only an idea, there's only living in the story. Everything is real. So in the story, I have to deal with what's going on. And then there's hearing this. No, it's not even a message. But this has nothing to do with the story. This is a complete other possibility. That has nothing to do with the story. They're saying there's no one. There's already no one. This is an appearance of everything, which is already complete as it is. It's not denying anything. It's saying it's as it is. And that's full on, can be feeling, can be floor. It's not about me or you. There is no me or you. There's what is. So there are no individuals. So there's no story. There can be a story of me, but it's meaningless. Everything is meaningless. It's what it is. Like the question.
So the businessman who's seeking money, or the girlfriend who's seeking to find the perfect lover or the one, or whatever story, or the person that feels they're no good and they have to find a therapist to fix them. Yeah, actually, they're all seeking the same thing.
Yeah, that's the same. It's the same thing, and they're seeking something that seems to be missing, that aliveness, maybe that innocence. What we see with really little children, there's that innocence, there's that aliveness, which seems to be there, in regardless of what's going on. Aliveness can be anger or quiet sitting, but there's a fascination on little children about there's something going on, and when there's getting older, it seems like there's something missing. That look like a baby. It's looking like, it's not seeing like it's my hand, but it's looking, oh, what is that? It's the one now. What's going on? And then suddenly it's, oh, everything is mine, and I have to make my life work. There can be responsibility and all those guilt and consequences, because there's living in time and thinking like, oh, there has to be a certain behaving. This is right. This is wrong. It's really the most strong of all. Especially wrong. There's a lot of things are wrong, and I have to decide, I have to make the right decision, and it's everywhere. It doesn't matter if that's in relation, can be that, or in business with money or power or anything. Even also in spirituality, there's a lot of things. This is better for you, and health. This is good for you. This is not good for you. You have to choose the right thing. that story is going on every time. And then there's suddenly this other possibility, which is not in the story. So you can't grasp it. And that's, in a way, for that whole structure was being in control, trying to be in control, trying to do what's needed to feel good. It's completely out of the window because it's not about you. So it's not about knowing. And that's knowing is part of that whole structure, trying to deal, trying to control, trying to do the right thing. And then still there's that longing for that energetic something, or it seems like something. And then that said is already everything. So the looking, the trying is already it. And that's, some people can maybe understand some words of it, but it's not about the concepts. When there's no talking English, it doesn't matter. When there's not understanding English, it doesn't matter because it's not about the words. It's energetic. And it's energetic, so there's no grasping, there's no understanding. And that's what we're talking about this morning with someone. Then when there's talking about this with more people around, it's suddenly there's something going on. You can't even grasp what it is, but it's energetic.